Hello, my name is Amber and I'm currently working on my Girl Scout Silver Award project. The Girl Scout Silver Award is a project where you need 50 hours of community service and has to make a lasting effect in your community. To reach out to the community, I am recording these different experiments and putting them on YouTube. So this one is what I call Fireworks in a Glass, and I originally found this experiment on chemistry.about.com. Make sure to give credit to them, and I'll be posting the link in the description. So all you really need for this experiment is 2 clear cups or glasses, 2 tablespoons of oil, and I just use canola oil for this one. Any oil will really work. 2 different colors of food coloring, and a fork, and make sure it's not a spoon. So let's get started on this experiment. Okay, so for the first step, you're just going to get one of your clear glasses and fill it with warm water about 3/4 of the way. Make sure it's at least room temperature or warm water. It can't be cold. Okay, so there's our warm water for the first step. For the second step, you're just going to take the oil and you're going to get 2 tablespoons of it. Pour that out. Oh. Okay, so now I have canola oil, and make sure you put it in the other cup. It's very important that you put that in the other cup and not the cup of water. So now, next, we're going to take our 2 food coloring colors, and I found out that red and blue works the best because they're darker colors, but if you want to use lighter colors, they won't work as well. But if you want to, go ahead, but I just highly recommend that you use these colors. Okay, so you're going to take about 2 drops of each color, so we're going to start with the blue. 1, 2. And now moving on with the red. Take about 2 drops. 1, 2. If more comes out, that's alright. So now you're going to take your fork and stir it with the fork. You're going to know you're about done stirring. And you see many different droplets. Just like that. That's about done. And now you're going to pour this in the water and see what happens. It's going to take a second. Okay, so now if you can see that, the fireworks are starting to happen. So watch that. All the different food coloring things drop. And as you can see, there are no air bubbles in the oil, and the oil is floating right on top there. So the reason it does that is because the food coloring dissolves in water, but not in the oil. So when you're stirring up the oil and the food coloring with the fork, you're breaking up the food coloring drops. The oil is going to float on top because it's less dense in the water, and the food coloring drops sink, and they mix with water, and that's what creates the fireworks show. So isn't that cool? So you can do that with different classes, and kids will sure enjoy this one. So it's very cool, and they'll be just mesmerized by that. So we're just going to watch that for a few seconds, because it'll end. But it does last. So watch that. Now it's starting to darken and mix over time. But for a second it just drops, and it's really cool how it just, the colors are just so vibrant and kind of look like fireworks. So yeah, now it's starting to become darker, but you can still see a little bit of red in there. So this is a very easy one to do at home or during the summer when your kids are bored. Great for the 4th of July. You can see, okay, so that's about done now. So you probably don't want to dispose of this in the sink. I would, because the oil is really bad for the pipes. So I would prefer going outside and dumping this out, or getting like if many kids are doing this, just get a bucket and have them all poured in and then dispose of the bucket outside. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the experiment and do this at home. So bye.